Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, you are going to spend the morning with me while my kids are at school. I'm going to do some housework, some chores, some work. I'm going to do some DIY jobs as well. So come along and join me. So it is 9 a.m. I have dropped my kids off at school and at nursery, and I've got a few hours now all to myself where I've got a few things that I need to get done. So I popped to the supermarket quickly because I had to get a few random bits, and I've arrived back home, so the first thing I need to do is put away all of the bits that I've got. And I'm going to have a quick little whip around and do some housework and some cleaning. I'm going to empty the dishwasher, but that bowl was full of horrible dishwasher water which went all over the floor and all over my foot. So we're off to a really good start. I'm going to clear this up and start again. Time to empty the dishwasher and refill it with the dirty plates that are slowly building up in the sink. I also need to wash one of my drawers from my air fryer. I'm going to pop a dishwasher tab in there with some boiling water, and I'm going to let that sit for a while I get on with other things. Once that's cooled down, I'll come and clean it down properly, but I need to wipe down the sides in the kitchen, so I'm just going to get the sides nice and clear, spray them down with a flash spray, and just wipe them with a microfiber cloth, and repeat the process on every worktop around the kitchen. While I've got the spray and the cloth in my hand, I'm just going to move over to the dining table and wipe this down as well from where the boys have had breakfast. Now I'm going to move into the boys' play area and tidy away all the vegetables. If you know, then you know. And the toys that my kids have had out this morning, and the potty, thank you very much. And just generally have a bit of a tidy around. I'm also going to put this towel away. My son is potty training, as you might have guessed, but he doesn't really need a towel on his chair anymore. He's pretty good now. And I'm just going to quickly vacuum around the dining table because it's just covered in crumbs and bits from breakfast. While I've got the vacuum out, I may as well just go along the whole room as well. And I'll just take the vacuum down the hallway, into the downstairs toilet, and across into the living room as well, slowly picking up toys and accumulating things in my hands as I go. Right, about an hour later, it's time for me to do some work. I'm going to make myself a coffee, going to set up a little workstation with everything that I need, and I'm going to do a little bit of editing and some emails and other things that I need to do on my list for this morning. I'll put Married at First Sight on in the background because I'm obsessed with it, and I'm going to do a bit of work. Okay, I'm going to move upstairs now to carry on with a little bit of housework. I'm going to put away some clean laundry that I carried up here earlier this morning. I'm going to sort it all into piles to go into different rooms, and then I will put all of the clean laundry away where it needs to go. And I'm going to do my first DIY job. I'm going to take off this toilet seat and I'm going to replace it with a toddler training toilet seat. But it was filthy when I took it off, so I gave it a thorough clean before replacing with the brand new toddler friendly toilet seat. I've already fitted one of these in our downstairs toilet, so it was quite a quick process because I knew how to do it. It was done in a few minutes, and it means that my little boy can use the big toilets as well as us, and eventually means we can get rid of the potty. I'm also going to show you a DIY job I did earlier this week where I got to work in secret. I didn't tell Clint about this. I ordered the pieces of wood that I needed, were completely custom fit from a website that I found that I'll link in the description box. I got some cupboard paint. This is the same cupboard paint that I've used on the rest of the kitchen, and I made some custom kitchen shelves to go under my worktop. I painted all of this custom fit MDF, making sure I covered every bit of it, and I put the pieces when they were dry underneath my kitchen worktop. I had to sort of hammer it in because it was snug, very, very snug, but I guess that means it's secure, so that's fine. And then I secured the two shelves within it, so it made this sort of custom, looks like it's built-in shelving unit to hide away and store stuff. I've wanted to do this for weeks, and I just got on and did it earlier this week in secret while Clint was away. So he came home and he was a bit surprised, but he said he was really impressed and he thought I did a really good job, and I was pretty proud of myself, to be honest. Once I'd secured the shelves, I went over and sanded the edges and repainted them, and I also painted the little, bracket things as well so that they all blended in, and I'm so happy with it. I think it tidies up this corner of the kitchen and it looks completely natural. It looks like it's just part of the kitchen since we've had it because it just blends in. I put the shoes on the bottom shelf and then some paperwork and storage baskets on the others, and I am in love with it. I also did another little DIY job earlier this week, so I will finally share that one with you as well. I put a little reading shelf up in Leo's room. Ignore that mark from the paint, that's where the old shelf was and it ripped some of the paint off. Oh, and my camera fell off halfway through and it set off an alarm to call 999, so that is me swearing and running down the stairs to grab my phone, but we'll just ignore that.
Oh my god!
But I just secured the little acrylic shelf to the wall, filled it with reading books that are completely accessible so that he can read alone at night. And I got this little clip-on LED light so it can just clip onto the side of his bed here because his bed is obviously high. And I've made a little snug reading corner so that in the evenings he can snuggle down and read some books. So those were my DIY jobs that I got done this week that I was pretty happy with. Back to the housework now. I'm going to take out this laundry from the tumble dryer. I'm going to fold it all up, ready to go upstairs later today and just repeat that process. Also going to shove the duvet in there just to make sure it's nice and fluffy and dry. And it's time to put on my coat and go and get my son from nursery. That is my morning done. That is what a general morning looks like. Guys, I hope you enjoyed my latest video. Don't forget to subscribe for 2 videos a week, and I'll see you in my next one.